Welcome back, y'all.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yes.
We have quite the video for you today. It's honestly a huge PSA to everyone watching. I need everyone to buckle up and sit down and listen to what we're gonna tell you today. Yeah. It's a big message and I need everyone to swallow it, digest it, and then let us know what you think in the comments. But
let us know what you think. This is one where I actually want to know what you
I'm kind of passionate about this one. This is a problem, and if we don't stop it now, it's getting already out of control.
Yeah, so anyways, before we get started, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show your support.
Please engage in the comments. We want to hear what you guys have to say. That is my favorite part of filming these videos, so please let us know your thoughts. I want to put out a disclaimer because we're going to react to one particular video, a creator that recently came out, and if you are active on Twitter and TikTok and social media, and especially in the UK, you definitely know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this is not an attack on him, and this is not, like, he is just such a great example of the bigger issue we're trying to address today.
Yeah.
So that's why we're using his video as a reference point, but this is like, I mean, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna be honest about our opinions about it, but like, it's not to attack him, it's just you're the example we're using today.
So we're also not trying to take away from anyone's experience when it comes to sexual assault, trauma, and mental health. We take those things very serious, so we just want to put that out there. So yeah, let's begin.
Yeah, also this might, sorry, one more thing, this might be a little bit of a triggering video because we're talking about some pretty triggering things. So if this is not the video for you, maybe you want to skip this one. Yeah, let's get into it now that we said all that we have to say.
All right, this is Addressing My Past by Murad Merali. Yeah, almost 500,000.
This entire video I've just filmed is very triggering, is extremely emotional. First and foremost, the written content is not me. The severe derogatory comments are not written by me, and I will stand by that. This is not who I am. Some of this content is also not me, and I can profusely apologize and take full accountability for how this has come across. Some of this content is me, not now, not recently, in the last 5 years, 6 years, not any moment now. These screenshots associated with these pictures, these vile racist verbiage that has been used, is not written by me. This is not done by me in any capacity, and this needs to be made abundantly clear.
Just to give you guys a backstory of what is going on, for those who don't know, Murad Merali is a YouTuber who does commentary, and he talks a lot about social, like, things that are really popping, like social media, like Love Island, and before that, trending topics.
No, he was someone who always used to like critique people's apologies. People get canceled. He talks about that.
Yeah. Or like he's also like aware of social injustices when it comes to Black people, and like he'll talk about that in videos and like reacting things, and like he understands the gravity of racism and colorism and all these things in a social media sphere, right? So he understands that, he makes comments on it, and he has built a whole career off of like doing that. He has pretty much been exposed for being a sex worker who specializes in foot fetishes and degradation. Degradation, like specifically in race play, right? So that's what he's been caught for. There's videos that if you want to go watch them, you can find them. They're on Twitter, they're on TikTok, they're everywhere. We can't put that in a YouTube video.
We're not gonna put it
but they're a lot. And he is like, it went viral.
Everyone's talking about it. So he's saying that he did this 5-6 years ago. So this was probably before he even started like YouTube. Before he even like started his like online presence. But also I seen a picture. The background of the hotel room was the same in the video as it was in like
in a recent picture. Yeah. So he's saying like it's not new, and like even like recent like Instagram pictures, like he kind of shows his feet, so it's kind of like if you know you know. I don't know if he still does it. But my thing is like it is something he did, and he's saying that this is not who I am in his apology, but it's like it is who you are. So my problem is like you're not taking accountability. So I think that's why people are upset about his whole apology.
You know that you need to take accountability in order to be apologetic, or for it to come across that you're like apologetic at least, and he's just like, no, that wasn't me at all. And we're saying,
how he starts.
He
like immediately comes off and he's like, this is not me, not who I am. I did not write this. But it's like, but you're doing it. We have video evidence. We heard your voice, and it's like, just take accountability for it. Because at the end of the day, being a sex worker is not a problem. Being someone who specializes in like race play, and like this is like it's what you do. It's like if you had taken accountability for it and explained yourself, like this is what race play is. Like, I don't believe these things, but I'm playing a role. But he doesn't do that. So
just explain that the derogatory terms are a part of the role that he's playing, because then it would be like, I feel like we would have even taken that better than
100%.
That's not me, I didn't write that, because
100%.
if it's on your profile, who's writing it?
Yeah, it's still you.
Who
It's still
is,
your
if
name.
you're approving of it to be shown on your profile, then you're approving of the use of this language.
Exactly.
So
I did not write this stuff.
People make their own captions. They mix it with their own pictures for their own satisfaction, their own desires, with their own fantasies, their own ideations, whatever they have, and they put it together for their own mental satisfaction, for whatever desire that they have as a person.
am I just not understanding it properly? Like, because I'm not in that world, like maybe he didn't write this?
Yeah, but regardless, you saw the video, so like,
he said the C word in the video.
he said slave.
Yeah.
Like, to a black person, so it's like, but listen, people do this. Like, you know,
It is a thing,
It's a
yeah.
thing. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
It just so
How old are you?
happens. It just so happens to be a online celebrity, right?
Yeah. Okay. So let's watch.
This channel is not about me. It's about reviewing content. That is what it's about. And in order to really actually discuss this properly and coherently for everybody, because that is what everybody deserves, a proper explanation and timeline of everything. Some of this information that I'm going to reveal, I did not want to reveal. But I've had no choice now. When I was 14 years old, I was severely raped. Countless times. I was just a kid, man.
It just seems like he's acting.
It feels like such a performance.
It doesn't seem genuine at all.
And I'm so sorry, because I promise I'm not taking away from anyone who has gone through something like this, because
it is
there's no words, right?
Like, it is a very traumatic experience, and like maybe this did happen to him, but I don't know how this
talks
plays
about
a part
like what is
in
the connection?
anything
Yeah.
of what came out. It doesn't make sense of why you brought it up. Like, trying to like negate himself, like he's trying to like distract us from the actual root problem.
He already said it wasn't me,
And then bringing up this.
I was just a kid, man. I was severely raped.
Wait, you have to
Because
put
he
that
was
back
severely
again.
raped, he needed to get out of the environment and he needed money.
And I can never get it out of my head. And it fucked me up. Relentlessly. Every other night. I couldn't escape it. It happened all the fucking time. I couldn't escape it. But no one knew. No one knew. And I said to myself, I want to do whatever the fuck I need to do to get out of this place, or it's going to happen again to me. So I did just that. I developed these fetishes, this foot fetish. I developed it through what happened to me. This is the truth. This is who I am. This is who Murad Merali is. And I'm saying it to you now, and I want to be transparent about every fucking little thing, because this is who I am. This is why everyone says to me, Murad, why are you so daily inconsistent? I'm not daily inconsistent because of I'm putting videos out. I'm daily inconsistent because I know I need to make fucking money. Why is somebody doing this? Why does somebody act like this? This behavior that is being witnessed currently is not normal behavior.
He's missing the point of why people are upset. He's only addressing why he got into sex work, right? And like, if that's true, okay, because that makes sense. Like if this is all factual and like he was in a really bad situation and he needed to make money, so he knows what works, and like because of his trauma he developed a weird fetish, or not even weird, but just like a fetish, that's fine. But he completely disregards why people are actually upset.
He already disregarded it in the very beginning.
And so
like,
he started talking
that's
about
why
something
people
else,
are mad. It was just the words that he used. So
And
not
he said
the
it's not
actual
me.
fetish,
Yeah, because
right?
I don't think anyone is mad that he's a sex worker. Like, that is fine.
Normalized now.
It's so normal, and like people are very much like, do what you do, own it, no one's gonna judge you. Even if you do race play, even if you do that, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. I feel like he got super scared and panicked and made this video immediately, because that's the energy it gives.
Yeah.
It's very panicked energy in this video.
If he was just honest in this video, it could have went so much better. If he was just like, yeah, I do have a fetish and I used to do that for money, like just owning up to it, this could have went completely good for him if he just owned up to it and said that this is what he did for money.
I feel like we also have to acknowledge though that he's Muslim and he's gay, and that's like two big things. Like you're Muslim and like you're in sex work and you're already gay. Like there's a lot of things that are going against like his probably core family values.
Do we not know that he's gay already? He's never came out?
No. Like I think we know that he's gay, but it's like you're gay and now you're doing sex work and it's in a fetish and it's race play. Like how many things can his family take? You know what I mean? Like maybe he's also panicking in the sense of like, damn, like family could see this.
Yeah.
Like that's the word. Like
that
social,
is actually, I totally forgot about his personal life.
That's what I'm saying.
Why.
No, like he probably is also panicking in the sense of like, I'm gonna be ostracized from my family. Okay, but he also brings up a good point. He's like, I'm not famous. Like nobody knows Murad Merali. I'm famous for the content that I make, right? And his content is surrounds like commentary. He just talks. This guy, we don't know him. Always been like social media stuff and like pop culture and whatever, you know?
We don't have to finish that entire video. Go watch it if you want. It's on his channel.
Yeah,
but
I'm surprised he didn't take it down. But our main point today is, as a society, where are we going? We need to stop idolizing influencers and celebrities because we don't know them. You don't know us. We don't know you.
We
like
only know, you guys only know what people want to show you. They only show you the highlights of their lives. So especially like influencers and content creators, right? Where like there's no paparazzi catching them doing anything bad or anything. So we just like kind of put them on this pedestal so that when they do mess up, it's just like, what? You're not who I expected you to be. Like
we were having a conversation before and you were saying like, but I don't regard influencers as celebrities. But I feel like over time, influencers have like slowly creeped up without really getting celebrity status, but getting the same notoriety almost, because they get so much views, they get so many people who are like engaged in their life.
Not all of them though, only the macro influencers, like the real deal influencers like Nikita Dragon, Jackie Aina, like there's only a select few of those, but just a regular influencers, like if you're not like in the high millions of followers, like you are not the celebrity status in my mind.
But I don't think that's true. I feel like people look at people even who don't have insane amount of followers. Once they're engaged with you and once they're keeping up with you, I think they like will put you on a pedestal.
They do put you on a pedestal. But I'm just saying it is social, like just like a general view, like there's a difference between an influencer and a celebrity. A celebrity earned that title of a celebrity because like they offer more than just
like they have a talent.
They have a talent, like
but not really though. Like there's so many people with no talent who are celebrities.
Like there's like
like Kim came to my mind first. Like she literally offers us nothing but looks.
But there's also people like Beyonce that I would never compare to an influencer. Like
no, okay, but Beyonce is in her own league. That's different. Yeah, like, there's like mega celebrities. No, there's mega celebrities, and then there's mega influencers, and then there's regular celebrities, and like everyone is just kind of. At the end of the day, we're all being watched by the same people.
Okay, honestly, like, there's categories to even celebrities. Like,
there really is.
So,
you know?
Okay, I guess I'm talking about the A-list, B-list celebrities. I'm just saying, like, the degree and the standard that they're held at when they do mess up is just, like, well, personally for me, I will view it differently because if Chris Brown messes up and, like, versus, like, a Murad Merali, the celebrity, there's a lot of people who can separate the artist from the art that they do, right? Like Chris Brown, the abusive Chris Brown that like we all know and hear about versus the amazing music and the dance moves, the talent behind like the man. I don't truly think that celebrities can get canceled in the same way influencers can.
I don't know, it depends on the degree of celebrity you are.
Yeah, but like Chris Brown has messed up. Why did she get canceled?
She said, you want a yellow bone. You want a yellow bone.
But she didn't get canceled.
What are you talking about? Danny disappeared off the face of the earth. I have not heard about her.
That's not true.
Who is talking about Danny Lay?
Okay, maybe because of the DaBaby scandal, remember?
No, but after that, she literally disappeared. I see her sometimes on like my Snapchat celebrity
Okay, I'm
thing.
sure there's some Danny Lay fans like out here.
Dude.
Did she actually get canceled?
She literally fell off though. Like I
never listened to her period, so.
No, I remember she was literally climbing. I liked her, you remember, right? Her. She was climbing. She came out with He Want a Yellow Bone to diss DaBaby's baby mother who's dark skinned.
Really?
And people said, we're finished with you. And she's like, what's the problem?
That was lame.
She's like, why can dark skinned girls talk about their color, but I can't say he wants a yellow bone, babe, wake up. Like her relevancy disappeared because she just wasn't
solid big enough, established. So she was just coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
But like a full cancellation, I haven't seen. Like you don't see a full cancellation. You know what I mean? Like you don't see it too often. I was gonna, but okay, anyway, as a society right now, I feel we're so lost. I feel like everyone, especially the younger people on social media, we're consistently looking for someone to guide us. But we do not know these people that we're looking up to. There's so many examples of celebrities letting us down, but it's like, why did we hold them to such a high standard to begin with? Because we don't know these people. When Ellen DeGeneres got canceled, I understand, because she's one of those people who's been in the game for so long and people have been looking up to her and loving her happy, and she's so generous, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way this person is a bad person, and then the whole time it's like she's not paying people properly and she's abusive to her workers, and when it comes out, people are just shocked, like to the point where her show was canceled.
Yeah.
A show with 20 seasons.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know, so it's even influencers. When you get into the game of being an influencer, you don't even realize how much responsibility you have. Like, you don't even realize how many people are looking to you for inspo and courage and like upliftingness.
They invest their time into watching you. They definitely do look up to you.
You're like a friend to them sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
How do we even tell people not to look at them?
You need to
just like humanize them. You can't. No, that's not gonna work.
I'm so sorry, but like you just need
like just stop.
Just stop like, drugs and stop drinking and just stop.
Not gonna work. Like I guess if we just keep telling them like these people are just human beings.
They're just people with problems.
They're just people. We as human beings mess up. We learn from our mistakes, and who are we to be like, no, you messed up and that's it. Like you're just a failure of a human being. Your career is done. Like, who are you to grant that on anyone? Like,
there's so much fakeness, even with brands. Like with Murad Merali, for example, like I'm sure he's gonna lose so many brand collaborations and sponsorships. PR. If he had switched it and came out proud and said, yep guys, I'm a sex worker, and he came out in a different tone, I don't think it's possible he could keep brands. You know what I mean? Like if he tells them like, are you shaming me? And then now the shame is on you. Like it's just such a shame. Like there's a lot of like blame pointing, finger pointing,
blaming
and just anger, and like that's it, you're done. But it's like, wait, these are just normal people who are making it out of a hard time. I feel like what he did is horrible. It's not even horrible. But if he had taken accountability
it's him not taking accountability, that's
horrible.
Yeah. Even with these terms being used in that context, it's like, this is what people pay for. Like using these terms, people pay for them to use these terms on them. Like this is all a part of role playing that we probably don't understand. It was warranted. Like, it's not like unwarranted, like derogatory terms being used. So I feel like he just needed to explain it, take accountability, be honest, right? Because like there's some people who are smart enough to understand that, okay, like you just got caught doing it. It's honestly the shock value for me.
It's the shock.
It's like, wait, he did what?
Do not look at these people as your guidance. Like people have shrines of people in their house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who are they to you? You don't know them.
Rihanna, like,
she literally has a Rihanna shrine. 3 of her albums in a book. Like, we need to think more critically as a people, as a group.
People can't really make up their own minds now. It's like kind of like they look up to they want to look up to something. They want to follow someone else's thoughts, even, right? Like on social media tend to have this whole like group think where like if one person says something, it'll go viral and a bunch of people will agree with that, and then they'll now run with that opinion as if it's their own. Some of the news online is even like fake, like it's like you just have to do your own research and come to your own conclusions too. Like I'm glad we did that with Murad Merali too, because I'm sure a lot of people are just like reading the top comments of like, oh, he didn't take accountability, like what a shame, da 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 da, like, which is like true, but also if you just like explain the truth about race play, like we went into a different perspective. There's multiple perspectives to every situation.
I wanted to mention with the whole like relatable influencer, right? Like the people who are super candid, and I see this the most in the makeup community. The makeup community is the most accepting, like they want to see vulnerability. They accept all kinds of people, and they really value just like someone being candid and open, and to them that means that they're relatable and that this is like somebody I can trust. But there's always two sides to the coin. At the end of the day, even these people who are crying on the camera, who are expressing what they've been through, it's still like a marketing scheme. Like we have to just like be aware as consumers and what we watch. It's like, yes, in one breath, like they are creating like a space for people who have been through similar situations and who can relate to them, to have someone to look to if they have no one else in life. But at the same time, that same vulnerability is paying them extra bucks to be that way, like, and I feel
And would
really
they do
bad for the
this?
younger people who can't see that.
Yeah, would they do this if they weren't getting paid too? Is a thing, right?
You know,
It's like,
and
it
I know
does
some
pay
people
their
start
bills.
like that, but even if you start like that with no money, you know it's gonna get you money. Like, you know, so it's like, hey man, we don't know these people.
And obviously the public wants them to just apologize and move on, but like these people can still just apologize and still keep doing what they
it.
wanna
Like,
do.
and that's
you
the thing, they force such an apology.
I
Like,
know.
why
It's like, why, do you really need an apology? Like, why?
accept it and move on?
You don't know what they're doing afterwards until they get caught again. Like,
I'm not saying people don't deserve to get canceled. People do deserve to get canceled.
the degree of what
it
it is.
The degree of what it is, and like let's like not all just like attack one person if we don't really fully understand.
Yeah.
So moral of the story.
Like we like the whole Murad Merali situation was an ongoing topic in this video. Like we tried to make it a general thing of just like not to worship these influencers and even celebrities, honestly, because they, at the end of the day, they are just humans. And also to just come up with your own opinions on people and situations. I also really value people who have their own opinions on things.
No,
and think
100%,
outside the box instead of
100%.
like just going with the flow. Like have your own mental capacity too, you know?
Literally.
So yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like let us know what you think below. Did we, I don't know, I feel like this one's a little controversial.
It is. We might get canceled just for posting this.
Okay, don't
I'm kidding.
us, please.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We love you guys. See you guys in a few days, hopefully. Yeah. Bye.